All right, y'all. I am back and I look a mess, but whatever. Let's get right to it because I want to talk about Raw. I want to talk about that ending that just left me fucking shook. I thought John Cena turning heel left me shook, but 2 nights in a row, 2 nights of WWE leaving me kind of like speechless is like crazy. And I'm going to get to that moment at the end. Let's just talk about Raw a little bit. So Raw started off with CM Punk. Yeah, with CM Punk coming out and talking his shit, which is great. I think he's still a little overrated, but one thing he is going to do is he's going to talk his shit, which led to him calling out Seth Rollins, which led to a massive brawl, which I knew was going to happen. I just feel like they needed a brawl, and the brawl was awesome. It lasted forever. Went backstage into the crowd. Everything was great. I thought this was going to lead to an announcement of Seth versus CM Punk at WrestleMania, but apparently not. They are getting a cage match next week in New York. So that's that. I hate to say it, but I feel like this is their way of doing the triple threat between Roman, Seth, and CM Punk, which is kind of rumored to be happening, which sucks because I want Roman versus Seth one on one at Mania, but I'm kind of hoping maybe Logan Paul screw CM Punk over, which leads to Seth winning, which leads to Roman returning and going after Seth, which leads to the one on one. So I'm hoping that's what happens. But we shall see. I just don't want Seth to keep losing to CM Punk. CM Punk could lose people. Like, come on. So besides some other stuff that went down, Braun Breaker and Finn Balor segment, which was kind of short, but you know, it's just leading to Finn taking another L. Sadly, he's one of my favorites, but he just keeps losing and losing. But he is right. He is untouchable in the ring because he's just amazing. We also had Lyra versus Ivy, which honestly I didn't really care about. I kind of assumed it was going to be short, and it was. Again, Netflix just tends to have 3 minute commercials between matches, and then the match comes back and it lasts for like another 3 minutes. So, whatever. I didn't care for that match. I also didn't care for Gunther versus Otis, even though I'm a fan of Gunther, which is like up here, this moment over here. Gunther wins, and then Jey Uso comes out. Another little, I wouldn't say brawl, but they go after each other. I don't care for this feud, so whatever. I just feel like Gunther. I like Gunther, and I loved him as Intercontinental Champion, but him as World Champion, it just killed his momentum. It's too soon, and now it just feels like he's been champion for 2 years, and he's just boring. So it is what it is. I did want to say, the Creed brothers, they showed out tonight, and they showed us what they can do, and it reminded me of how amazing they were in NXT. Um, I would give them the titles just because the War Raiders are pretty boring, but then again, the Raw tag division kind of sucks compared to the SmackDown tag division, which is doing great right now. But yeah, the Creed brothers, they did their thing tonight. Now on to the main event: Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley. Again, I was wrong because I thought, oh, they're gonna get screwed. Probably just gonna get 10 minutes, especially with the commercials, blah blah blah. But no, they got about 18 minutes, and both women killed it. Of course, it just shows that the women, when they're given time, they will kill it and do better than the men. So yeah, the shocker this left me shook was Io Sky winning. I did not expect that. I was expecting Rhea to win, and then we're gonna have Rhea versus Bianca at WrestleMania, which is like kind of, I wouldn't say a dream match, but it's a match that we all want to see. So I'm like, all right, Rhea's gonna win. It's gonna be her versus Bianca, but I feel like they're gonna add Io to it. I just didn't expect this. When this happened, I was shook. Like if you haven't seen my other video, that was my exact reaction. I thought John Cena turning heel left me shook, but 2 nights in a row, Triple H, you are cooking. Papa H is cooking. I didn't expect this. I don't know. I just feel like Rhea is kind of like his girl, and she's untouchable. Um, so this happening was wow. I'm happy for EO because I just feel like EO was Io's that girl that Rhea can't beat. This is great. I wasn't ready for another Rhea long reign, so this is awesome. I'm assuming this is going to lead to a triple threat match, which is going to kill it at WrestleMania, and probably have Bianca win because she is undefeated. But also, I know this is just kind of like a transitional reign for Io, but whatever. She's going to WrestleMania as champ again. What a great main event! What a great moment. Um, Overall, the show was pretty good. There are some things, like I said, I don't care about, but Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and then the main event, it was great. Um, I'm kind of nervous for SmackDown because shit, we had Elimination Chamber left us shook. This left us shook. Like, holy shit, what is he cooking? What is Triple H cooking? Shit, SmackDown, oof, we gotta prepare each other for. We gotta prepare ourselves for that. So, anyways, see y'all for the next review. Thoughts? Anyways, let me know what you guys think, and yeah, see ya. Actually, before I leave, I did want to say something to all of you that were bitching about Triple H not building WrestleMania right away. I said this before, but after Elimination Chamber, that is when the feuds start. So you're welcome. He definitely heard you guys and read all the tweets about, oh, the build sucks, so he's not building it right. He's like, all right, watch me. So again, the Royal Rumble is the official start to the road to WrestleMania, but I feel like Elimination Chamber will always be the actual like beginning of the road to WrestleMania. So yeah.